Today, I just want to welcome everybody to the Skills to Chairman Training Camp one more time. We're here with my partner, Sage, where we're going to drop some gems for you guys and teach you guys exactly what skills you need to work on in order to build a six-figure business. Because like I always say, we don't perform to a level of our ability, rather we perform to the level of our awareness, family. We don't perform to the level of our ability, we perform to the level of our awareness. And with that being said, all of us are capable and able of doing the things that are required to hit a 6 or 7 figure income. Now, the question is, do we have the awareness? Do we understand what it is that we need to do on a daily basis in order to reach that level? Family, today is a day you haven't seen before, and it's a day you will never see again. My mentor, Chairman 100, Cash the Great, says this all the time. Today is a day you haven't seen before, and it's a day you will never see again. So what you guys got to do is you got to make the most out of today. Make the most out of your day. Position yourself to be in a better position for the future, because what you do today is going to lead you to where you're going to be tomorrow. They say the things you've done every single day over the past 3 to 5 years have led you to where you are today. Now, the things you do every single day for the next 3 to 5 years are going to position you to where you're going to be in the future. Mindset is the number one rule, though, as you guys are working on your journey. Mindset is the number one rule. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change, family. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Our goal is to help you change the way you're looking at things. It's to help you change the way you're doing things so that you can progress and you can start noticing some change in your life, some change in your results. But I tell you, mindset is number one. Mindset is key. If you have bad energy in this business, you're going to get bad results. If you have bad energy, you're going to get bad results. But if you have a positive mindset, if you have good energy, if you have positive vibes, you will always get positive results. Always. So mindset is number one. That's the thing that you have full control over. You don't have control over who joins your business, who doesn't, what trades hit take profit, what trades hit stop loss. But what you do have control over is your mind. And through your mind, through your journey, family, we're all humans. We're not perfect. So don't strive for perfection. Rather, strive for progress. Strive to get better every single day. That means put in the work. And even if you're horrible, that's cool. Because by being horrible, that just opens up the door for opportunity. It opens up the door for growth. It opens up the door to get better. But if you don't know that you're horrible, you will never get better. You will never get better. So put in the work as it pertains to this business. Even if you're bad or you feel like you didn't do good, reflect. Work on how you can get better. And remember this, 1%. If you're able to become 1% better each and every day, at the end of the year, you're going to be 365% better. It's about what you do every single day that's shaping you up to who you're going to be in the future. Remember this, an hour a day into this business is an hour into your future. Family, an hour a day into this business is an hour into your future, because it's just a matter of time before you hit the next level if you're doing that. If you put in consistent work every single day, whether it's an hour, half an hour, 2 hours, whatever the case is, it's just a matter of time before you hit that next level, before you hit the level of success that you want to achieve. Remember, family, time stands for things I must experience. So through that time, when you're doing these things every single day, you're going to experience different things. But stay patient. Trust the journey, trust the process, and learn that every single thing you're going through right now, every single challenge you're facing is helping you so that you can help the next person. So embrace it, reflect on it, look back. Think how you overcame the situation. Think how you can get better, because somebody else is going to be in that same situation that you're in, and they're going to ask for your help. And whatever situation you're in right now, somebody has gone through in the past. So make sure to keep an open communication with your mentors, right? With the people who have introduced you, with the people who are guiding you. Because whatever issue, whatever challenge you have, we've gone through it before. And we've gone through it and gotten better through it. And we did certain things to overcome those challenges, and we can help you in the business. Family, there's 3 stages as it pertains to this business. There's 3 levels. Number one, when you first get started, you're 100% dependent on the person who got you started. That means if, let's say, Louis Dior got me started, I'm 100% dependent on what it is that he's telling me because I don't know about the business. I don't know that I have to hop on the academy. I don't know about the IM Center. I don't know how to set up my demo account, my live trading account. I don't know how to come up with my list. I don't know how to call or contact people to invite them. I don't know how to throw events. So I'm dependent on the next person. Now, my job, my goal is to make you independent as quick as possible. So you're not dependent on the person who got you started. So you know exactly what to do because as you're independent, you're going to be doing the things you need to do by yourself. You're going to be doing the things you need to do in order to take things to the next level. And I don't need to hold your hand. So my job, my goal is to make you independent as quick as possible. That's person number two. That's the second stage. Stage number three is when you're dependable. When you're dependable. And my top goal is not to make you independent of myself, rather to make you a dependable person. So now when you get somebody started, that person can depend on you. Because not everybody's dependable. Even though we know the information and we're independent, that doesn't make us dependable. We can't launch somebody. Some of us don't know how. Some of us don't even want to entertain that, right? But our job is to become dependable so that we can teach others, so that we can guide others, so that we can show others exactly what it is that we did in order to become independent, in order to have success in the business. When it comes to this business, family, you want to build it 3 times. 3 times. Right? And write this down. Number one, you want to build it on paper. That's what we're teaching you with these calls. Go on the YouTube channel, watch all the trainings before, watch all the trainings in the future, continue to tune in. We're teaching you how to build a business on paper. But building it on paper doesn't build your business, no matter what it is that you're doing. A team can be great on paper, but not succeed. Right? Number two, once you build it on paper, you have to build it in your mind. You have to build it in the spirit. Right? You have to build your belief. You have to see yourself doing it. You have to practice. Before you guys start those 4-step invites, practice with yourself. Before you take that step to trade live into your account, trade on a demo. Practice makes perfect. Practice is going to give you experience. With practice and with time, you will see success. And number 3 is building the business in reality. And that's actually putting in the work. Now that we know the plan, now that we've practiced, we've role played, we went over, the challenges. Now it's about putting in the work. I made the decision to teach you guys exactly what you need to do on paper. I've talked to several different leaders who are going to be on here, starting with my boy Sage today, and they're going to give you the sauce on paper. But now it's up to you to practice. It's up to you to increase your belief level. It's up to you to actually put in the work. Now, you're doing it by yourself, or you're doing it for yourself, but you're not doing it by yourself because we're all here with you. We're gonna work with you. We're gonna guide you. So when you wake up each and every morning, because each and every day is a day you've never seen before and a day you will never see again, and you want to make the most out of your day, you want to wake up with a plan. You want to wake up with a plan, family, each and every day. Now, I'm going to give you guys a quick 15-minute plan you guys can take advantage of every single morning to get your mindset right. Number 1, you want to dedicate 2 minutes. This is when you wake up. This is before you grab your phone. This is before you look over to your girl and you kiss her and say good morning. This is you in your head. You want to say your I am affirmations. You want to tell yourself you're great. You want to tell yourself you're beautiful, you're intelligent, you're destined for greatness. Let me see some affirmations in the chat box. I am, what are you? I am great. I am beautiful. I am intelligent. I am prosperous. I am the first 7-figure earner in my family. I am bringing generational wealth to the masses. I am wealthy. I see you guys in the chat box. That's 2 minutes every single day. Now, it doesn't have to be out loud. You can say it to yourself. But just as you wake up, and that's going to put you in the right mindset, off the grip, right? Number 2, you want to spend 2 minutes showing gratitude. 2 minutes showing gratitude. I follow the 3-2-1 plan, family. In the morning, 3 things you're grateful for. 3 things. I'm grateful for my bed. I'm grateful for the roof over my head. I'm grateful for the amazing meal I was able to eat last night. I'm grateful for another day of life. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful, or next is two people, right? I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my mother. Grateful for my girlfriend. I'm grateful for all my business partners. I'm grateful for Priscilla, Olisamika. I'm grateful for Johan. I'm grateful for Louis Dior, Angie. I'm grateful for Priscilla, for Tracy. I'm grateful for all of you guys. That's two people. And the number one action. I'm so happy and grateful that I have the ability, that I'm able to impact other people. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm able to follow this journey to chairman. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm able to breathe. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm able to walk, that I'm able to smell, that I'm able to see. Family, we are blessed. We are blessed. And that, just those two things, 2 minutes of I am affirmations, 2 minutes of gratitude is going to put you in a positive mindset. And you've only dedicated 4 minutes out of your day. You haven't gotten out of bed yet. But I'll tell you this, once you get out of bed after those 4 minutes, you get up, go on your phone, go on YouTube, set up a 5-minute meditation and sit down, get in your thoughts, clear your mind, envision your day, see what you want to get accomplished, see where you see yourself 3 years, 5 years from now. Keep that vision, that insight, because that's going to give you purpose. That's going to give you reason why you're going to do the things that you're going to do in the day. 5 minutes of meditation. And at first it may be hard. Look up a guided meditation where they're telling you what to think of. They're telling you what to do. But dedicate the time to clear your mental. And then do a 5-minute stretch. Go on YouTube, 5-minute quick little morning stretch. Get your body, get your juices flowing. Get in that right mindset. Go ahead and make your bed. And as you're making your bed, as you're walking to brush your teeth, as you're taking a shower, pop in Mornings with Nano. Listen to the podcast. Listen to the live session every single day. Start developing your mind, because at the end of the day, what we think of, our thoughts turn into feelings. Our feelings are going to turn into actions, and our actions are going to produce results. So if you're somebody who wants more results, start putting in more action. If you're somebody who doesn't want to put in the action, it's because your feelings aren't all the way there. It's because your thoughts aren't all the way there. So some medication, some morning stretches, some showing gratitude, some affirmations, that's going to get your mental right. Family, what you lack in talent can be made up with numbers. It can be made up with desire. It can be made up with hustle. I'm no better than you. The person speaking after me, they're no better than you. There's no millionaire, billionaire, 9-figure trillionaire in this world that's better than you. They just have the desire and the hustle, and they learned of something before you did. So now that you guys have an opportunity, now that you guys have something that can bring you to that level of success, are you going to have the desire and the hustle to put in the work, to put in the action, to run through the numbers so that you can get to the level of success that you want despite not having the talent? So that's 3 things that I just mentioned for you guys. What you lack in talent can be made up in numbers. It can be made up in desire. It can be made up in hustle. What do I mean by desire, right? Desire is how much you want it. Family, list 5 reasons in the chat box why you guys are doing this. Why are you guys doing this business? I'm doing this business for my family. I'm doing this business for financial freedom. I'm doing this business for the ability to travel. I'm doing this business for generational wealth. I'm doing this business for time freedom. I see all you guys, right? We all know why we're doing this business, right? And it's all achievable, and it's just a matter of time. But you got to have the hustle. You got to have the hustle, because your desire isn't just going to come. You got to put in the work each and every day to get there. So now what do we need to do? We got to set up a schedule each and every day that's going to put us in position 3 to 5 years from now to be where we want to be from. For chicken wings, I love it, right? We got to put ourselves in position to be where we want to be 3 to 5 years from now. So what does that mean? Set up a schedule. I just gave you guys what to do your first 15 minutes to get your mental right, to get in that right mindset to start about your day. But it's about what you do throughout the day that's going to get you to where you want to be. There's strength in numbers, family. Have you built your list of 50 names? Have you set up your home event? Have you set up your informational calls, right? By running through the numbers, you're going to get to the level of success, even if you don't have the talent, because there's strength in numbers, like the Golden State Warriors say. Now, I need you guys to commit something to me. Every single person on this call, we have about 30 people on here and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people watching from home on YouTube. I need you guys to commit. No matter what it is that you're doing, commit to 12 to 18 months. 12 to 18 months. That's a year to a year and a half to achieve the next level of success, to achieve the level of success that you desire. 12 to 18 months, that's Christmas of next year. That's June of 2022. So do you want to position yourself to be at the level of success that you want to be by June 2022? If the answer is yes, then you have to make that commitment. Then you have to do every single thing that you need to do every single day in order to get there. Family, let's set up a 90-day game plan, right? My goal is for every single person who watches these calls, so you guys are able to hit the rank of Platinum 1000 in the next 90 days. In the next 90 days, if you guys want to achieve a residual income that pays you $250 every Friday, if you want to impact at least 30 people over the next 90 days, over the next 3 months, I'm going to give you the game plan. And we're going to show you exactly what to do in order to get there. Number one, it starts with building your list. We all know people. We've been talking to people for our whole lives. Now it's a matter of putting their name and their number on paper so that we can get them to see what it is that we're doing. After we have our list of 50, we want to look to enroll 12 to 15 people. 12 to 15 people personally. Once we enroll 12 to 15 people, we want to look for 3 to 5 leaders that we're going to help hit P150. 3 to 5 leaders to hit P150. If you guys are able to do that, P1000 is already done. Remember, build a business 3 times. Number one, build it on paper. P1000, 90 days, list of 50 people, enroll 12 to 15 members, help 3 to 5 people hit P150. Number two, build it in the mind, in the spiritual, build up your belief, start practicing, start seeing yourself doing the work so that number 3, you can build it in reality. Family, I need you guys to write in the chat box, I am so happy and grateful now that you are the level of success that you want to reach by when, right? I am so happy and grateful now that I am a chairman 100. I am so happy and grateful now that I am a chairman 100 on December 31st, 2021, family. That's 1 year from now. I am so happy and grateful now that I am a chairman 100 on December 31st, 2021. How about you guys? What are you happy and grateful for? Where do you see yourself next year? Where do you see yourself in 3 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Right? And drop it in the chat box and believe that you can get there, because if you believe, half of the work is already done. Now it's just about a matter of putting the work, making it a reality, and hitting the levels of success that you want to hit. I want to invite you guys to my 25 days of chairman challenge, where we're looking to put up one post over the next 25 days that is showing the world, showing people exactly what we're about, exactly what it is that we're trying to accomplish. So shouts to my brother, Chairman 50, Ty the God, for helping us with this. I'm going to put it up on the screen. Day number 1 was today. You guys still have 3 hours to do it. That's putting up on your story. What is your why? Now, my why is my family. That's my why, always. What I need you guys to do is when you put up these posts, I need you to tag myself and all of your members. Tag me on Instagram at East Coast G. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a couple of consistent people, those who put a post every single day over 25 days. And I'm going to get you on a phone with a 7-figure earner, somebody who's chairman 100 or above. So you can ask them questions, so you can see what they did, so you can see their challenges. What is your why, family? That's post number 1. My why is my family. Seeing my mother struggle growing up. Seeing my brothers, growing up with not everything that they desired. Seeing my family still struggling in DR. Seeing my mother still working a job to this day. That's the reason why I wake up every single day and I decide to go hard. That is why every single day I make the decision that ain't nothing gonna stop me from reaching the next level. I make the decision that ain't nothing gonna make me quit, because I will never give up on my why. So now for the next part of today's training, I'm going to bring up somebody who's very special to our organization, somebody who is the epitome of work ethic. Now, I see this man on the phone all the times. I see him posting on his social media. I see him looking to impact and help other people. And when I asked him, yo, can you get on the building call to spit some of your gems, talk about some of the things that you've done in order to reach the level of success that you have, he was like, yeah, I'm on it. Yeah, just let me know when, without no hesitation, because he is a selfless leader. He's not doing this just for himself. He's doing it for all of us. He's doing this for the generation. He's doing this for the community. He's doing this for the culture. So if you guys didn't take notes on anything that I said, that's cool. I won't take it personally. But if you don't take notes on what this next person is gonna say, you're doing yourself a big disservice, because this person is gonna drop gems on exactly how you guys can take things to the next level. So without hesitation, my brother Sage, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's good? What's good?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Yo, I appreciate you, Gio. First and foremost, yo, you just dropped the sauce. I was actually taking notes. I don't know about y'all, but note takers are really money makers. Well, actually, no. Matt Rosa said note takers aren't even money makers. You know what note takers are? Those are notes are just uncashed checks at the end of the day. Hey. Your notes, the notes aren't going to make you any money right now, but they're going to make you money at the end of the day, right? So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Sage, X the C with Sage on IG. A little bit about myself. I've been doing this business for about a year now. Currently at p1000. This business it's been a journey. It's not easy in this business, but if you don't give up, that's the only way you don't lose, right? So I want you guys to really understand. This business is not easy, like he was saying. This business will get hard at times. This business, it's just about really staying committed, consistent, and coachable at the end of the day. You're only as good as your distractions at the end of the day in this business. So I really want to go over a little training that I've been doing for people, because, a lot of people say they don't get results. A lot of people say that they're not seeing the success that they should be seeing, but, it's at the end of the day, it's just about the phone work. It's about what you're doing. There's so much in this business that you could be doing in a 24-hour period in a day, right? There's 24 hours in a day. And literally, I'm telling you right now, you can be doing something 24 hours a day in this business, whether it's going on Go Lives, whether it's watching the academy, whether it's plugging into these Zoom calls that Gio is literally pouring his heart and soul on to give you guys the sauce to hit chairman. These are, I want you guys to understand all the information that we are giving you guys is not information we made up. These are nuggets from multimillionaires that literally gave us the sauce, and we're just passing it down to the next person to get to the next level, right? So I want you guys to understand this business is only really going to go as fast as you go at the end of the day. So, this is a little training that kind of, Cash the Great was going over when I was actually in Arizona last couple months, but it's pretty much phone work. It's clocked in. First, this is for really building your business. This is for, when you start really getting people in your business. When you're like a P600, you got 12 people in your business. Even you're 3 people, you're P150. Building relationships with the people on your team, building relationships with your mentors, with your mentees, anybody that's in your business, people that have been in this business longer. I build relationships with everybody that I know in this business, everybody that I see in this business, because everybody has something that you don't know. Everybody knows something you don't know, and everybody's going to be able to tell you something that you haven't heard before at the end of the day. Everybody does something different, and they're always going to give you different information in a different way that you might understand a little better, right? So you need to build relationships with your team, 15 to 30-minute calls with your team, whether it's your mentor, whether it's your mentee, whether it's, your friend that's in the business that's been in it for a year. You're only the average of who you surround yourself with at the end of the day. You're the average of the 5 people you hang out with. So at the end of the day, I want you guys to understand in this business, what really clicked for me is, I ended up getting into the mentality where if I can't build with you, I cannot chill with you. If I cannot build with you, I cannot chill with you. I do not chill with anybody that's not in the business. Like Angie just said, build a schedule with your team and your mentor. Literally, build a schedule with your team and your mentor. You should be on the phone with your team and your mentor every single day. I'm on the phone every single day. I'll show you guys real quick. This is my team calls I have to do every single day for people that are in my team, right? And one thing I want you guys to understand, you guys got to get whiteboards too. Those are everybody on my team that I call every day. Leaders that I picked out, like he was saying, pick leaders that you see in your business and work with them. Pour into them. You need to really you need to really pour everything you know into the next person. Everything you learn on these Zoom calls, everything you learn, you need to really teach the next person so you can really remember it. That's what you really need to do. You need to build bonds with these people, though. You need to build bonds with all of us. I built bonds with fucking Gio. I built bonds with Angie. I built bonds with Lil Ball Maine. I built bonds with half the people on this call that actually know. People bonds that are gonna go forever. These are my dogs. Like, I go to Boston and they're lit. Like, I fuck with them more than half the people that I've been around my whole life. My best friends I've known for years. I'm been surrounding myself with these people, and it's just such a better energy, and just being surrounded by different vibrations. It's just different. But the next thing you really need to do after you're building these relationships with people, you really need to build relationships with everybody on your squad, whether it's your mentor, like I said, your mentee. Remember that. Build relationships with these people. 15 to 30-minute calls. You do 8 calls a day, 2 with your mentor, and then 6 with people on your team. Boom. What do you think is going to happen? Momentum. You're pouring into them. You're going to get all this information from us, from me, from Gio, from everybody in the squad, MMO, everybody on the team. But what are you going to do with that information? Eventually your cup's going to get full. Eventually you're going to get full. You're going to start overflowing. So you need to pour that information into somebody else, right? So pour that information into your teammates. Teach everything you're learning. So the next thing you really need to do, like Gio was really just going over it for those next 15 minutes, is raising your belief level. You need to get the mindset. You need to get personal development. I will tell you, your income level will not exceed your personal development level in this business or in life in general. In order for your income to grow, you need to grow as a person. You need to be really reading books. You need to be doing whatever personal development you can. One thing I will tell you guys right now is Mornings with Neno has changed my life. If you guys haven't got plugged into Mornings with Neno, I'll drop the Telegram chat that he drops his Zooms on every single morning. Mornings with Neno will change your life. I was listening to that when I was actually working landscaping last year while I was working. And, eventually after work, I'll be doing the Zoom calls and all this. And then eventually, this took over my full-time job. See, Mornings with Neno, you listen to it at your last job too. Lil Ball Maine knows what it is. And listen, the proof is in the pudding. I listened to Mornings with Neno when I was working a job. While I was still working, while I was still clocked into another job, I was still clocked into this, and she did it too. And we're both P1000s, and we both don't work a job anymore. So the proof's in the pudding. Mornings with Neno will change your life. It's just if you have the intention to actually go into Mornings with Neno and really take in what he has to offer. He has so much information, so much sauce every single morning for us, and he's just pouring into us. You guys have all the tools, all the mentorship, all the guidance you guys need. You guys got to understand, it's just about you putting the work in. You really need to do 1 to 2 hours of personal development a day, whether it's reading 10 to 15 pages of a book, something simple as that. Read 10 to 15 pages of a book. Instead of picking up your phone when you wake up, pick up a book. Pick up a book. That's what Mornings with Neno told me. That's what Neno told me when I was on one of his calls one time, and it changes your life. Instead of looking at your phone, the screen, pick up a book. That's going to completely change your life. It's going to shift your paradigm. I guarantee it. I guarantee after a month of doing that, you're gonna be in a whole different mindset. You're gonna be in a whole different world. With the personal development and raising your belief level, at the end of the day, the hardest thing about this business is the hardest thing about hitting chairman, the hardest thing about hitting that 6-7 figure trading account is believing that you can do it. It's really believing you can do it. That's literally the hardest thing about this business is believing you can do any of this, because it's unreal. This is not the average people's information. This is not the average person's business. This is not the average people's shit. This is not a job. This is not average. People look at this and look at us crazy because we're trying to do 6-7 figures in the next year or two, and they're like, damn, that's not possible. But we know it's possible. Whatever you believe is what you will attract in your life. So, you really need to raise your belief level. You need to do the personal development. You do 1 to 2 hours of personal development a day. You're going to be set. You do Mornings with Neno in the morning. Guess what? Define does a call at 11 a.m. every single morning, pouring into us, giving us information to get us to the next level. Boom. That's 2 hours of personal development right there. You read 10 to 15 pages. Boom. The average millionaire is reading I think it's like a book a month, a book a week. It's crazy. But, the hardest thing to really believe is, that I seen is a chairman really is only a P150 that never quit. It's just a P150 that never quit. If you could believe you can hit chairman, you're gonna hit chairman. That's the sauce at the end of the day. Is just believe and you can do it. The belief system is the biggest thing in this. You know, success is 90% spiritual and 10% physical. So spiritually, you need to believe it. You need to understand that it's possible. That's why personal development is key. That's where it really comes into play. So, you know, the next thing that you really need to understand with the phone work, with clocking in every single day is, like I said, you need to build relationships with your team. Number one, build relationships with your mentors, mentees, whatever. Get to know your team. Get to know where they're from, whatever. Right. Second, you need to raise your belief level. Right. Personal development, mindset. Next is sharing how to use the products, sharing the information that you're learning. You know, becoming a product of the product. If you guys are signing up for this and you're not becoming a product of the product, how are you going to show other people it? Yes, I love that. BEAR. Believe, excitement, action, results. The acronym for BEAR. I haven't seen that in a while. I fuck with it, Angie. Okay. Believe, excitement, action, results. You guys hear that? That's sauce right there. Right? Let that sink in. Oh my God, Esco all the way out there. But yes. So like I was saying, sharing the products, become a product of the product. And in order to learn how to present these products, you need to use the products. You need to learn how to use swipe coin. You need to learn how to use the Harmonic scanner. You need to hop on Geo's product trainings every day and teach your team how to use the products. If they're not hopping on Geo's calls because they can't or whatever, you can go teach them if you hop on Geo's call and learn how to do it yourself. So become a product of the product. Learn how to share the products. Show people that are interested in the business, but they need to see more information about the business. Show them the products. Show them the Harmonic scanner. Be like, oh, look it, this is AI technology that scans the market for you, giving me trade ideas throughout the week for free. Well, for the platform that you're paying for, right? Right? That's AI technology. Show them the product. Show them the academy. Show everybody what you're doing. You know, really share how the products are working, share using them, everything. You know, become a product of the product. You know, if you don't know how to use the products, you don't know what the Harmonic scanner is, you don't know what Gold Cup is, you don't know what any of that is, guess what? No question is a stupid question, and closed mouths don't get fed. So ask some questions. Ask in the chat, what's this? Can somebody hop on a call and help me with this? Hop on Geo's products trainings that he does every single day. He dedicates his days to this. He's really trying so hard for every single person on this call, every single person in the business to get to the next level. He's pouring into us every day. That's why I seen him ask me to hop on this call and then give some sauce. I was like, yo, I have to. You know, the crazy thing is, Geo's a p2000, I'm a p1000, and the reason I've been hopping on this call is because I see he's moving more than me. I see he has more results than me. I see he has the results I want. So guess what? I've been hopping on all these chairman training calls. I don't know about y'all, to get this sauce, to get this information that I need to get to the next level. Because he's given everything he's literally giving everything we need to get to the next level. It's just about us learning it, applying it, and then going through with it. At the end of the day, it's about us really staying coachable. It's about us staying committed. It's about us staying consistent. Yes, sir. Geo is a chairman 100. I swear to you, that's why I've been really plugging into these calls. Geo, he's a savage. I've been following him ever since I really got into this business, and that's the definition of a servant leader. You want to become a leader? Look at Geo. Look what he's doing. These product trainings. This call right here, right? So you just do. The thing is, he literally is putting the footsteps in the deep snow for us. We just have to walk through them. He's doing it all for us. So, next thing, number 4 is building the business, closing deals. This is sharing the plan, piquing people's interest. So you guys got to understand, you guys really got to get good at presenting. You guys got to get good at prospecting and promoting. Me, I'm promoting myself every single day on social media. Every single day on social media, I'm promoting my business. I'm literally piquing people's interest with my stories. Let me see if I can share my screen real quick. I'm gonna show you guys. So today, I posted on my story, this is something you guys got to understand. You guys got to get out of your comfort zone. You guys got to look at everybody else and take a little bit and leave the rest. Take the best and leave the rest. So what I started to do is post stories that are different than other people, but it's a little bit of everybody's. I posted myself going on my story saying that if anybody's interested in getting another source of income.
Anybody that is actually interested in creating a part-time fortune that could potentially become their full-time income.
All right, so you listen to that part. That's just piquing somebody's interest right there. I just went on my story and I was like, yo, if anybody's interested in creating a part-time fortune that could potentially be their full-time income, DM me. What do you think people are going to do? I've gotten like 10 DMs today. I haven't even gone through my DMs. This is just IG. With my other ones, I went through so many DMs today. Like it's crazy. Like people that's just piquing people's interest. This is literally just posting 10 to 15 stories a day, and people are getting attracted to me. People are attracted to me doing this because I'm just posting on my stories every single day. You know, a lot of people, they like to say, you know, like they see other people hitting P1000. They see other people hitting these ranks, and they've been in this business for X amount of months and stuff. And they're like, oh, why do you have these results? Why are you going? How are you getting all these people? Guess what? I post 10 to 15 stories a day, so you can't tell me shit. And you're posting two to three stories because you're worried about the person next to you, to the left of you, to the right of you, to the person below you, above you, about what you're posting, about what you're saying on your stories, about what you're doing. You know, the second that I stopped caring about other people's opinions is where everything clicked. That's where I hit P1000, because and this business wasn't easy for me. My first 5 months, I didn't hit no ranks, and then all of a sudden, you know, 2 months later, I went on a 30-day spree where I got 30 personals and hit P1000 in a month. That's because I stayed consistent, committed, and coachable, and you know, I stayed down till I came up. You know, I stayed consistent on my stories, posting 10 to 15 stories a day, and people just got, you know, consistency just kills. You know, consistency just kills. You know, people really, you know, like you got to understand, you got to really document everything at the end of the day. You know, documentation is conversations in this business. So I documented everything. So this is something that you guys got to understand. You know, when I first came into this business, I was just piquing people's interest by posting stories like me on these Zoom calls, me posting notes and charts, and then people would just swipe up asking me what I'm doing. That's all I did. I'm gonna tell you right now, I did not build this business in my city. My city does not believe in this shit. I did not build this business in my city. I have a handful of people in my city that are on this. I built this all through social media, from becoming a leader on social media. If you guys went through the last few Gio's calls, he was actually going over how you have to become a leader. You got to watch what you're posting on social media. Look at your social media and ask yourself if you would want to join that guy in a business opportunity, if you would want to take a leap of faith with that dude. You know, I just documented everything. Like my social media was nothing. I had 1,000 followers last year. You know, this is just literally documenting everything and staying down until I came up. You know, this is going unranked this whole time until I hit in P1000 in a month over here, and going to Arizona. You know, a lot can change in this business if you stay consistent, committed, and coachable. A lot can change in this business in a year's time. Like Gio was literally just saying, commit 12 to 18 months and your life is going to change in this business. I guarantee you're going to be in a whole nother position in 12 to 18 months, because that's literally what it took for me. 12 to 18 months, I quit my job. 12 to 18 months, I never had to look at 9 to 5 again, never had to clock in again. I literally get to laugh at the people at my job that used to laugh at me about the business that I'm doing now. Right? So I'm telling you guys, you know, post on your stories, you know, building the business, you know, closing deals. This is literally, you know, you're on your social media, you're presenting, you're prospecting, and you're promoting in one, all on your social media. You know, this is utilizing the PS3 system. You just use your social media to pique people's interest. Use those stories. Use the leader that you're becoming to your advantage, and people are gonna just be drawn to you instead of being hunted. Instead of hunting, you're gonna be getting hunted at the end of the day. And that's where you utilize the PS3 system. As soon as you get somebody interested, guess what? It's not up to you to give the information to them, because you don't know too much. You just got into this. It's up to you to get them on a call with your upline, with Gio, with me, with Chino, with Dylan, you know, on an opportunity call that's going to explain it a lot better than you could, because you barely even know what it is. You barely even know what we're doing. Somebody can explain it a lot better, and you can actually leverage somebody's success a lot better. You know, maybe you have no results. So that's when you use somebody of your upline. So a PS3 system, you know, they're going to be going over it tomorrow, but that's piquing interest, that's sharing the plan, and then that's getting them on a 3-way call with your mentor. So, you know, invite, you know, the things you guys got to understand in this business to close for like phone work, all this, you know, this is doing income producing activities. This is being in income producing environments. This is not doing income draining activities. This is getting rid of income draining activities, watching TV, watching Netflix, doing things that are wasting your life away. Honestly, you know, it's either you sacrifice what you love, or what you love will be the sacrifice. What you love will be the sacrifice. And what's the last two P's for the PS3? It's peaking interest, it's sharing the plan, and then it's three-way calls. And but I was saying presenting, prospecting, and promoting is what you really need to master in the business. If that's what you were asking. But like I was saying, you need to create income producing activities. You need to create an income producing environment. So I want to show you guys income producing environment. You see this income producing environment? I got a whiteboard. I got multiple whiteboards. Whiteboard right there, whiteboard right there. This is an income producing environment. I got whiteboards. This is an income producing activity all day. Whiteboards all over here. This is an environment that I can walk into and I can say, you don't see where I'm at. You see where I'm going. You don't see where I'm at. You don't see where my bank account is now. You don't see what rank I am now. You just see where I'm going. This is a millionaire's library right here. All these whiteboards, all these books, all this knowledge on the walls. Surrounding myself with this is just going to get me into that environment that I need to be. It's going to raise my belief level as well at the same exact time. So, like I said, income producing activities, income producing environment is the most important thing. At the end of the day, with your social media and everything, you're going to win them over with content. So you need to stay consistent on your content. You need to consistently post 10 stories a day. You need to post 3 to 5 pictures a week. If you're not doing that and you're asking why you're not getting results, then the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. You need to be creating videos. You need to be doing polls on your stories. You need to be piquing people's interest. And also you need to be getting new eyes on your stories. And we got p1000. We're gonna actually be doing a social media training of actually how you can do that. How to actually get new people on your stories, how to get new people on your social media, how to build your social media. That's gonna be coming up soon. But you really need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to understand how there really is 24 hours a day in this business, and you could be doing something literally all hours of the day. All hours of the day. You can be getting somebody on a three-way. You can be piquing somebody's interest. You could be promoting for the next call. You be promoting for the event. You could be doing you could be on Go Live. You can be watching the academy. You can be plugging in to you could be pouring into your team. You could be on a call with your mentor. I want you guys to understand there's a 33% rule. 33% rule, right? 33% of your time should be spent with a mentor. Somebody with the results you want. Somebody that's in a higher position than you that has what you want, right? Another 33% of your time is going to be spent with people on the same level as you. So for example, 33% of my time is spent with Chino, Dylan, mentors like that, Cash, whoever, on the phone with people like that. The other 33% of my time is spent with Priscilla, people on the same level as me, other p1000s, people on the same level as me, right? The other 33% of your time needs to be spent with your family or people on the same level as you or lower. That's the 33% rule, and I learned that from Dylan. All the information that I'm giving you is just information I'm passing down from 6-7 figure mentors. At the end of the day, these are 6-7 figure mentors giving me the information I need to get to the next level, and I'm just giving it to you. So lastly, you need to really understand that you need to duplicate everything that you're learning in this business. Everything that you're learning, all these notes that you're taking, it's going to be great and all, but if you're not teaching it, you're not going to know it. To know and not teach is to not know at all at the end of the day. So you're not going to know at all if you're not teaching all this information that you get. If you're just getting poured into, your cup's going to get full. You're going to be overflowing. So you need to pour that information into somebody else who needs that information to get to the next level. Everything you learn, you teach it to the next person that you get started in the business. Everything that we're giving you here, you teach it to the next person that just started tomorrow. Guess what? Your friend doesn't know. You have somebody that just got started yesterday. Guess what? They need to know the information that they didn't get from the call they hopped on today, that you hopped on and they didn't hop on. They need that information. So I want you guys to understand, teaching these people, teaching everybody what you know is just gonna make practice. And you know what? Practice makes permanent. It makes it permanent. It makes all this information that you got permanent. Like fucking Chino was saying today on his story. You got to challenge your team and yourself to grow every single day in this business. At the end of the day, I want you guys to understand. I want you guys to ask yourself every day, what are you going to apply what are you going to change and what are you going to teach today? What are you going to apply? What are you going to apply that you learned today? What are you going to teach? And what are you going to change today? What habits are you going to change today? What bad habits are you going to change so you can get to the next level? What are you going to sacrifice so you can get to the next level? You know, sacrifice what you love, or what you love will be the sacrifice. You got to give up to go up in this business. You know, at the end of the day, your success always is going to end up to you. You know, the thing is, you know, you gotta think about this. You know, you're the only person that knows what's holding you back in this business. You know, if you've been hopping on these Zoom calls, that's great. You can hop on as many Zoom calls as you want, but if you're not going in the field and doing anything, if you're not grinding and putting the work in, then these calls are not going to do anything for you. This information is not going to change your situation because you're not applying the information that you're learning. You know, they say knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is power. You know, that's the reality of it. Applied knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is nothing if you don't apply it. So you need to apply all this information that you're getting. You know, Gio is pouring into you in these chairman trainings. You know, I've been taking so many notes from these chairman trainings. You don't even know like the information that I've gotten. You know, the thing is, Gio be closing more deals than me, so I had to hop on here so I can learn how he be closing these deals. And guess what? I got the information how he been closing these deals, and this week I've been closing more deals. You feel me? So, you know, I've been getting the information that I needed. Yes, sir. That is right. It is right. You remember when we were in Florida, he was closing more deals, no cap. So, you know, that's why I'm here to get the information that I need so I can close as many deals as Gio, so I can get to the level that Gio's at. And that's why you guys are here, so you guys can get to our level, so we can get to his level. You know, Gio's already a chairman. I hope you guys understand that. That's a chairman 100 right there already. You know, that shit's already done. We're all chairman at the end of the day. You know, but, you know, I want you guys to understand, just be all in at the end of the day. You know, be consistent. Stop caring about what the person to the left of you, to the right of you, to the above you, below you really thinks about you and this business. You know, that's when everything really clicked for me. I stopped giving a fuck about what anybody and everybody had to say. I stopped caring what my family had to say about what I'm doing. I stopped caring about what my friends had to say. I stopped caring about anybody and everybody. And then I just went all in on this. You know, where focus goes, energy flows. So if you really focus on this business, you know what the acronym FOCUS stands for? Following one course until successful. You know, you're going to get successful at the end of the day, because I became successful in it. Gio became successful in it. Half the people on this call is becoming successful on this, and everybody will be successful on this call after they apply the information that they're getting from all these calls that they've been plugging into. After you apply all this information, right? So I really appreciate Gio for having me on this. I don't want to take too much time out y'all day. I know I was just talking for a little bit, but you know, I appreciate every single one of you. You know, I'm happy and grateful for all of y'all, for real. I hope you guys, every single one of you, had a great Thanksgiving. I hope everybody got to spend time with their family. I hope everybody really had an amazing time this weekend, and I hope everybody the best. And anything y'all need, you know, at Succeed with Sage on IG, DM me. I will help you guys with anything, social media, PS3, you need a three-way, you need a talk, you need something, whatever you guys need, I got you. I appreciate you for having me on this call, Gio. Yo, you the GOAT, for real.
Let's go. Yo, family, give it up to Sage one time. Follow him on Instagram if you don't do so already, at Succeed with Sage. Remember, I am your host, East Coast G, Gio Fernandez. It's a pleasure. For everybody watching on the YouTube, tune into the next video, because we're going to drop more and more and more and more and more gems. This is the road to chairman. Remember, you don't perform to the level of your ability. You perform to the level of your awareness. We all have the ability to do the things we need to do in order to create a 7-figure income. The question is, do we have the awareness? Are we going to do the things we need to do every single day? You guys have the plan. Now you guys have to create it in your mind, build up your belief, start practicing, working on your skills, and then put in the work. And in time, after you experience different things, you guys are going to reach every level of success that you want. I'll catch you guys on the next training. I'll see you on the product training. You guys have a blessed night and much success to everybody. Peace.